So I did what I never thought I would ever do. I took normal, crystallized sugar. Hello there, you creative person! Today I got a challenge that might interest you. I'm gonna do something a little different. You see, I made this challenge up myself. Basically, you come up with an incredibly boring story, maybe something that happened to you. And with editing, storytelling, music, you make it into the most interesting story you can. So for mine, I'm gonna use this story. A while back, I wanted to make some pancakes, and on my pancakes, I always eat powdered sugar. So I went to the store, it was a long walk, and they didn't have any powdered sugar. I was bummed out and walked back home. Now, how can I make this interesting? It was quite a cloudy and dark Thursday evening. I had just gotten back from work and I wanted to make some pancakes. We thought baking circular discs of dough was gonna get so difficult. You see, I always have powdered sugar with my pancakes. It gives them that extra something, you know? So I thought I'd go to the store. Does it sound like a complicated plan? No. But it started the moment I found out that there was no public transportation heading towards where I needed to go. I thought, you know what, I'll just walk. So I took my phone out, asked it for directions, and started walking. In the meantime, on my way there, I got lost for a couple of times. The navigation just didn't properly work, but I didn't expect anything from it yet. There was one thing though. At my middle of the way there, I realized something. The navigation system had lied to me. It wasn't only 1 kilometer away from me, it was more than that. But I was careless. All I could think of is just getting the sugar and coming back. It was such an easy plan and I was already halfway there, right? Finally there, incredibly sweaty, angry about the fact that I had to walk so far while I was tired from work. I came onto a square and there were a couple of stores there, so I thought, wonderful. I walked into one of the stores, looked around for what I think to be 10 minutes and there was no one there to help me because I couldn't find it. Turns out they didn't sell powdered sugar, but that's alright because there was one of the biggest chain in the entire country was right next doors. I got out of the store, walked a couple of meters and entered the other one, the big store. I was walking around and I still couldn't find it. But there he was, this random guy, proudly displaying the logo of the supermarket next to his name tag on his shirt. I walk over to him and ask him where they keep the powdered sugar. He told me to follow him and without any hesitation I did. We approached the sugar aisle, and immediately I noticed that something wasn't right. There were packs of sugar, crystallized sugar, sugar cubes, but my eyes didn't spot the powdered sugar can. I thought maybe they had a different brand, so I started looking around. But when we walked up there, he looked and he said, "Oh." And my heart just sank because I knew the next words that he was gonna speak. The seconds before he spoke again felt like an eternity until he finally looked at me with dread in his eyes and said, "It seems like we're out." I thought, no. I have come this far, all the way. And I think he saw the panic in my eyes and he quickly said, "Let me check the back for you." And he walked away. And I just stood there. And I was waiting and waiting for something that felt even longer than the eternity that I mentioned before. He wasn't coming back and I was constantly looking, is there another type of sugar that I can get? But there was none. I heard footsteps. And I turned around. And from beside me, I saw the guy walking up to me, but his face didn't smile. And immediately my eyes went down to his hands, seeing that they were empty. He walked up to me and opened his mouth, but I already knew what he was gonna say. "I'm sorry. There's nothing left in the back." And not wanting to be an awful customer, I just thanked him for his time, like I should have, and said that it was no problem, but deep down, it was. And I looked around because I didn't have any sugar for my pancakes, and what would I have done otherwise? So I did what I never thought I would ever do. I took normal, crystallized sugar. Crunchy sugar. The kind of sugar that makes you hate the pancake that you're chewing because it makes a sound as if you're chewing on sand you got out of the kindergarten sandbox. The taste was the same. It was sweet. But you never realize how important structure is until it feels like you're eating gravel. So I just walked back. I walked out of the store with the sugar. I had to walk back all of these kilometers. And I took out my phone again to see with the directions to my house because this is a new town and I didn't know where I was. Halfway through, the phone almost died and I got lost. I couldn't check it too often because where was I? And with the last tiny percentage of battery on my phone, I found my way back home. So I went up, got back, got my pancake mix. I made the pancakes, I did. Even cooked some bacon for it. I like that. A lot of people say it's a weird combination to have bacon and sugar, normally powdered sugar. So I got back into my room and added the crystallized sugar. And every crispy, crunchy bite that I took was a sound reminding me of my wasted time and failure. There you have it. Please comment down below what you think of this idea. Also, if you make any type of video or content on the internet, I am challenging you to do this challenge next. And if you want 2 comedy themed videos every week right into your subscription box, you can of course subscribe to this channel. I post a video every Wednesday and Saturday, and I do all of that because I want to light up your day and make you smile because I believe laughter and smiling and positivity will improve your life. But above all, I really hope you enjoyed this video and I would love to see you next time.